Hello, guys.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good.
I cut you off there, didn't I?
You did. That's
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
Kevin here.
Joe here.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry, we botched that one. Last show of the day, Americans. Last week we saw, the real ugly side of this job again. Elizabeth, kind of ruining her friendship with. I forget her name, but she's
I don't remember her name.
She slept with her husband, and that was fake slept with her husband, but made it look like that she did. I don't know what's going to happen next, obviously. What angle is going to play out, but I was not a fan of that.
As we're barreling towards the last two seasons, which everyone says is one kind of story, you have to wonder, what are the consequences going to be for Elizabeth and Philip, right?
There should be some.
You're right. Do they just, everyone sails off into the sunset like the Cold War ends, or they make it through everything and everything's fine? Or they get out, they get back to Moscow where they want to be.
Yeah.
Or are there actually consequences? Because honestly, the only reason I'm even speculating about it is if there are consequences, you have to kind of say it may be sad however it goes down. It may be tragic however it goes down. But at the same time, a lot of sad and tragic things have happened to a lot of good people on the show because of this.
At this point, I don't think they deserve a happy ending.
Yeah, I mean,
at all.
That my opinion might change on that as we go forward, but right now it's like you have laid waste to a lot of lives on this show. Yeah, for sure.
Every season, and it's
with a Machiavellian justification of the ends justify the means. We're doing it for the greater good,
sure,
or whatever. But same thing with Stan, right?
Yeah,
Stan has often been awful. I would not feel bad if there are some serious consequences for Stan, for Oleg, for really anybody on the show.
Sure, and the only innocent folks on the show are the kids, really.
Yeah,
obviously they're children, so of course
that you don't want, right? That's not what I don't want the price to be when something happens to one of the kids or both of them.
But it's complicated because you're like, a kid needs their parent.
Right.
But their parents are monsters.
It doesn't mean their parents are going to be separated from them.
That's true.
We don't know. There should be consequences, but I'm sure everyone says the show sticks the landing.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very much looking forward to see how they do this. All right, we're going to jump into it here, but before we do, we'd like to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. We would like to give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldez, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surya Gunavarapu, and Weird Magic. Thank you so much, guys. We're very happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you'd mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, 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 the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the content coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show we're watching, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching the YouTube edits and want to keep going, that's the place to do it. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes. Yeah.
Previously on The Americans.
Listen, I have to thank you again for another fantastic deal.
I was wondering if these guys were going to sail off into the sunset and be gone, but we're still seeing them, so no.
I think they're going to get murked.
Yeah. I feel like that's been coming for a long time.
At this point, it's like, just do it.
Yeah.
Well, don't let them go, and they are starting to rush down the hill.
Of course.
He said the funny thing. You remember it?
No.
Oh, sure you do.
Poor guy. This is like real home wrecking here.
Yeah. I said, it's time for you to leave.
Yeah.
You told me your dad died when you were 6.
They don't want to know good.
Right.
What did he do for work?
He's in the war.
Probably a soldier, yeah.
I come from a city called Tobolsk in Siberia. It's surrounded by forest, and he was a logger.
Probably a dangerous line of work. Yeah.
My mom, she was very tough.
That's what Mom says about her mom.
Well, that's the way you had to be.
Yeah, for sure.
One week, the guy who ran the place, he got greedy, and he tried to pay me half of what he owed me. My mom went over there, and then he paid me all of it.
That sounded ominous, didn't it?
Did, yeah.
She broke a rake over his head.
Right. She made an offer he couldn't refuse.
Seriously. She took Luca Brazzi.
I am curious to see where Paige ends up at the very end, too.
I very much so.
Because she's still innocent, even though she knows about this, I mean, will she be put in a position where she has to protect her family,
Yeah.
So, lots to come.
And the older man plus Hans gives us enough of a team to move forward with William, too.
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
No, thanks.
Gel's been on the show longer than I thought he would.
Yeah, I love him though. He's a great actor.
Yeah, for sure.
Last time, we did nearly start an epidemic.
Oh, you think I forgot?
Yeah.
The best deterrent is strength. Even their president says that.
It's really dangerous what you're doing, like, for the world.
For sure. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah. They could have just kept their mouth shut about it.
Yeah.
There'll be three of us. You, me, and Martha's dad.
Oh, come on, Stan.
It's a favor. He's in town. I said I'd grab a drink.
That's a different deal.
It is.
There's a word for what you just did, Stan. Entrapment.
Yeah. It's not him trying to be a friend. It's him being like, come with me.
I thought he was just trying to be a friend. For me, I would have been like, no. I'm not going
Actually,
to that.
tomorrow night, I'm busy.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
Tim is missing in Ethiopia.
What?
Oh my God. He and Alan Woods decided to go to another village on their own, and they never came back.
Are they going to have to save Tim?
Alice, this is crazy.
Is it?
Yes. Ethiopia's a dangerous country. Everybody knows that. Anything could have happened.
Yeah.
That Ethiopia is a client state of the USSR, and there are Soviet troops everywhere.
You cannot think that we
I don't want to hear it.
God.
I made a tape. I gave it to a lawyer. It's addressed to the Justice Department. It says exactly who you are.
So yeah, now they have to get Tim back.
For now, but then what?
Get Tim back, kill them both. Man, it's awful to say that. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I just said this is fake. This is a TV show.
No, she's awful. I don't want her to die. She's a pregnant woman, but she's
that's
awful.
what I'm saying. Awful. Like, you have no other. Yeah, you're screwed. This is a tough one.
Well, they're going to have to get Tim back. Is what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Paige, you shouldn't have told everybody. How about that?
It's awful. I feel awful for her.
Well, of course, the baby coming.
Put it on Paige right now. She already knows.
Yeah.
Nothing. I just...
You wouldn't do one and not the other.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it does make any sense.
Is there any way?
Paige.
Let her finish. Is there any way what?
I don't know.
They can get him back.
I don't know what kind of people the Russians have in Africa. I wonder, okay? I don't know.
They'll just be like, if you were going to do it, it would have been both of them.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
This is pretty good for you, actually. That's the thing.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But now, all of a sudden, when you're so worried that he knows your secret, he disappears?
Paige, that's crazy.
It's been almost a year.
Yeah.
Like,
Military country, he disappears.
It sounds like you're
That
being
doesn't
stupid.
sound that crazy to me.
is it? I mean, maybe he was taken by other Ethiopians there. You know?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to do.
I mean, she comes in here and... I don't know, how would I know? Tell me, how would I know?
Paige, listen to us. We can make this happen, even if we wanted to. Paige!
Why is Paige yelling at him about it, wanting answers, and then walks away when they start to talk?
He's super blunt about it. Like, look, we could have done it,
Yeah,
but we did not.
they're gonna have to have him rescued.
I just can't believe it after we bent over backwards not to do it.
So she wouldn't hate us.
I do want to see an episode of them going to Africa to get him back.
Right.
That'd be sick.
We'll have Gabriel see what they can do.
If he's alive.
Yeah.
At least it's something to offer Alice.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking we may have to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a great point. See that, or you break into Alice's house, find out the lawyer's information, try to take back the lawyer.
There's so many things you're gonna have to do.
It's.
This is not.
I hate to say it, but the easiest option is to go get him back.
It is. Yeah.
Like, that's your best
It's the
option.
only way to make sure it's all okay.
Yeah. Thank God they're travel agents.
Yeah.
They found the Jeep, but no one was in it.
Is Alice here?
She's in with Mrs. Woods and Assistant Pastor Dale.
I hate to say it, but they should have taken him out and had a chance.
I mean, really, that's the safest bet.
Look, when I say that, I don't mean this in real life. I mean in terms of the show
Well,
and
yeah.
the characters.
Well, obviously, yeah. No one's advocating
morbid.
murder.
It's just really morbid to talk about, but
I just want to say I love you and Pastor Tim so much.
I know, sweetheart.
Where does this go? What's Paige's objective here?
I'm just so scared.
I'm jumping that for her. I really do.
Well, yeah. Is Paige being sincere, or is she putting on an act here? I can't tell.
It kind of seems like I'm sure she's upset, but it seems like she's working her a little bit, doesn't it?
I can't tell.
It's hard, man.
I find it hard to understand. You haven't heard anything yet?
Typically, we don't in cases like this.
Well, they're not going to call these guys and tell them.
You guys have to do everything in your power to get her back, and you'll see I'm right. Just promise me this. Promise me you won't give up.
Just say it. Yeah, just say it.
It's an ongoing investigation. I assure you. No one's giving up.
That's the right answer right there. Let the old man have some peace.
Yep.
There's no good that can come of telling him, no, we know what your daughter is. There's no good.
So you can be sad and broken and just
right, yeah.
without hope.
Let me ruin you a little bit too.
I checked the tape. It's mostly nothing. He's in Ethiopia. Then Alice called about where he is, but there's nothing to a lawyer.
She lied.
They're gonna have to freaking have Tim rescued.
They are.
But if there's any chance, you should let her know that we're doing everything we can.
Yeah.
What if she sends the tape?
Tim, you better pack your bags.
Then we're moving. Yeah.
That's Florida Sun.
Are you serious? Do you hear yourselves?
Listen, if you would just listen to what we're
I
saying,
don't
if we can
want
keep...
to listen. Everything you say is crazy.
I get it. She's a teenager, but she's a tough hang sometimes.
We have nothing to do with this.
Really, truly, you have to believe your mom here. Like, I know, bad track record, but still.
You gotta go find that idiot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she did go to town.
I'm kind of surprised we're following her.
I know, yeah.
I don't know what the point is.
If I'm not there, I'll be in the shops next door.
I'll see you in half an hour.
Okay.
Don't buy me anything.
I think it'd be kind of cool to go there, honestly.
Sure. We're just kind of wondering why we're seeing it at all.
He's still working?
It might have been a case where he went upstairs and they didn't actually retire him. It's like, here's what you're going to be doing. Yeah.
What's the matter? You forget something?
No. Never mind.
Oh, man.
We have a proposal for you.
Get out of my room.
Please.
Listen, because there's a bunch of them.
I think you'll be making a mistake.
Oh my God.
Пошли отсюда.
Yeah, he's just going to die here. Glass is no joke.
No, it's not. They're not going to help him. They're not going to.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Прости.
That sucks. I like Gad. Dang it.
Never mind, we were wrong on our prediction there.
That's so dark.
Yeah.
Пошли.
I mean, that's we actually got a scene in a show where somebody going through broken glass actually.
Yeah, right. It's realistic.
Yeah.
I would have been in the camp of hear him out because it looked like a dangerous situation anyway.
Yeah.
And it may well not have been. Oh, I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we are seeing her. I'm sorry, but we're just going to move past the Gad thing that quickly?
Oh, it's not over.
I know, but like I'm processing that still. Great run of the show.
Yep.
Didn't think he would go like that. All right. R.I.P. Gad.
How are things with
His name's Pete.
Pete?
He's young.
So are you.
Yeah, what is he, like 30? Okay.
Dad doesn't work at the State Department.
Tim, like you're shocked.
Yeah.
He's CIA. Yeah.
He works for the CIA.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you know?
He told me.
No surprise you told her.
I know, right? It's like a no-no, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think you should have told me.
Why?
Because it's a secret. And telling it breaks your father's trust.
Well, plus, if it gets out, if it, that he's been spied on, he's going to ask, like, have you told anybody? And that's the only guy.
James.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to hang out?
Sure, but just for a little, I have to stop by my church.
Think they're going to be a thing?
I don't know. He certainly seems to think so.
Can I get you a soda or something?
Actually, do you have coffee?
Sure, big shot.
Yeah.
This is back in the day when coffee was fancy.
Right, yeah. I love coffee.
Yeah. Ever since there's a Starbucks in every block, now it's like everyone drinks coffee from the time there's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just disappeared. And the father's really broken up. It's intense,
Matthew's going to assume that their parents killed the secretary.
Yeah. In a way, they didn't kill her.
No, they saved her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close with him and his wife, so I've been checking on her every day.
Do you want sugar or anything?
Yes.
Oh no, just the caffeine is great.
It's like 14-year-old girl drinking black coffee.
Yeah. Little cigarettes right here.
All right.
They're okay.
Oh, good.
What?
They ran out of gas, they tried to walk, and they got lost, but they're
Here we
fine.
go.
Oh, apologize to your parents right now.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really great.
God is good.
I assumed somebody did take him, but it was just because they wanted where they should. People get taken hostage. Jealousy right there.
Yeah.
I have to go check on the pastor's wife. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe you can tell him about youth choir.
Oh, sure.
An awkward moment with Matthew.
This is awkward. I don't like being introduced to people like that and then kind of abandoned, you know.
So, I
so
just
you
met.
you like baseball?
Yeah. So Jesus, huh?
How about you apologize to Elizabeth and Philip, both of you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so relieved.
Me too. I feel like I can breathe again.
Someone's going to bring it up, right? They have to bring it up.
This baby must be thinking, what is going on out there?
So I threatened a couple of Soviet spies.
I've never been scared like that before. I mean, please tell your parents I'm sorry.
Or you could.
You could, yeah.
It's okay. They understand.
You're speaking for other people here in a way you're...
What we talked about is getting worse. His behavior. I don't know, but something is wrong.
Yeah.
This sucks a lot. I hate this.
He got lost. They ran out of gas.
Where are the apologies?
Told you we didn't do it.
All right.
Alice feels really bad about what she said. And I feel really bad about what I said, too.
Okay, good. That's a good step.
We can't always tell you every detail about our job, but we will tell you what we can.
And we won't lie to you.
They've lied to her a lot. They've never killed anybody. That's silly.
They've never killed anybody.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
It felt weird with us just finding out about Pastor Tim. I didn't want her to think that.
Yeah.
They're going to get it back.
Yeah.
I just felt it would be better to wait.
I think that sounds smart.
Yeah.
You got 48 hours.
Yeah. But tomorrow, you get in there.
When are you going to tell Henry?
Maybe never. Maybe when he asks like you did.
A lot of that depends on Henry.
It's like the idea of Henry being like 20 and that, right?
50. Maybe.
Yeah.
The DAG was down. I overheard him telling Wolf.
Like a heart attack?
I don't know.
You know, how is Stan going to react to this? That he was murdered.
He's going to want blood.
It's going to look like murder.
It was.
Going to tackle him through the window, yeah. Stan usually doesn't take bad news well.
No, look at him here.
Yeah. He's a man of now. Who do I have to go kill?
Yeah. He's like Don Draper of Double Fingers.
Right.
Your feelings matter.
No, they don't. Or they shouldn't.
They can sometimes.
Is it blackmail? Is that what? I'm kind of curious what the end game with this is.
It's got to be blackmail, right?
Like, I'll tell your wife if you don't, blah, blah, blah.
Before we take the last step, I'll ask them to look for another way in. There's no harm in asking.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Do you want me to ask?
Say yes. You do. But she is stubborn, so we'll see.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Good.
Thank you.
A little bit of soul redemption there. Not much, but a little bit.
I thought she was going to be very stubborn there.
So did I. No, I got this. Let's wreck them.
Interesting that that's how the episode is ending.
Yeah.
We ended on that? Okay.
Well,
So,
we
what's the other way then, I guess? I guess we'll find out next week.
I'm guessing the other way is one that's not, there is no other way. She's trying to find other avenues, but ultimately she's going to do this horrible thing.
I want to say it's a real trick of the show for us to be in the beginning where I'm like, there should be consequences to like the first 5 minutes. I'm like, kill them. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah.
like, it's you get so caught up in these people's lives and like you feel the stakes of it to where you're like on their side weirdly, and then you like step back from after the episode's over and you're like, no, you suck.
I wasn't on the kill. I was never on the kill.
I don't know. I just you get into the show. You're like, oh, that's what you have to do.
Well, I mean, but the thought has to be there, right? That logistically, it would have been better for them if they would have killed them early on when they had a chance, and Elizabeth said no. Yeah. And now, like, there could be real repercussions of them not. But I was never like kill the pregnant lady.
For a second there, I was like, wait, what am I saying? I was like, what am I saying right now?
Right.
It's tough. Obviously, tensions are rising now again with them. I mean, it's been 7... Yeah, because they found out before the 7-month break, obviously.
Right.
So it puts that relationship in a real tricky spot. And Tim wants to talk to them when he gets back. He said that. To see where we're all at, is what he said.
Sure.
This show does not have happy endings.
No,
a lot of folks.
Not for a lot of people. For some, that has.
I just want to see what happens this.
I would be stunned if the show ends well for Pastor Tim and Alice. I'd be really surprised if it does.
Yeah.
I don't know that if there's a real horror ending to it. Maybe there is, but I don't see how these two who have this secret and are keeping it, and who literally just made a threat, are going to be able to walk away clean.
The show was full of surprises, though.
Right, because I didn't think Martha was going to survive it.
Neither did I.
And Martha's moved on with her life.
Seemingly.
Yeah, no, she has.
Yeah,
I mean, she's free.
She's gone.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, I think that's part of the tension of it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Is that you think one thing's going to happen, and then all of a sudden they're like, "We got you." Like same with Gad. Like I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was going to happen like that.
I thought it was weird we were even seeing Gad. Like, why are we following the retired FBI agent?
We thought he was still working.
Vacation. Yeah, I was like, okay, so is he still working then? No, he's just going to die real quickly here and then move on. Yeah, it was.
I'll give the show this too. When it does kill off the main character, you really do feel bad.
Yeah,
you
for sure. You feel it when they kill off the main character, for sure.
But I do think that how they handle these situations are very interesting. Obviously, with Oleg, that was really interesting after Nina. Who is the guy at the resident sheriff? Is it Arcady? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay, Arcady. The fact that even he was like, "Dang."
Yeah, we killed Gad on accident.
Nobody felt good about it. Even those guys, they were like, "I am sorry." Like
yeah, I know. So many people die in this show, and everyone acts like people had to die. But it's like
this situation was different,
right?
Yeah.
Like, well, you keep killing people is why people keep dying.
Yeah,
you keep doing things that get people killed.
It's a vicious cycle.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel bad for people who feel bad for killing people.
I know.
We killed them. Yeah, we killed her, but we feel bad about it. Right.
I'm curious what the operation was, though. Like, were they there to ask him? Was it just to turn him? I mean, like,
for sure. Yeah, they wanted something from him.
They were propositioned for right. No trades. He was like, "I'm out, man. Like, I'm so out." And well, that's awful. That's really, really, really sad. I think for his character, I thought he was going to run off the sunset.
And I'd be surprised if we ever find out exactly specifically what they're going to ask. But I think it was basically we just want to buy what you know, kind of situation.
Probably right. Yeah.
Right. You have access codes. You are you know procedures. You leading investigative units all these years. We just want to know what you know. We'll pay for it.
Yeah. No, for sure. And
he could have. Yeah, I don't know. He could have said no. I don't think running through the window was necessary. I don't think they were there to harm him if he didn't play along.
No, they would have roughed him up from the get-go if that was the case.
Right. I just think it was basically the three of us are here because you're an FBI agent and we want this to not go badly.
It was a really well staged scene too.
Sure.
When they walked in, I thought they were just going to shoot him.
Right. It was what it looked like. Yeah.
But no, it was. The show nails tension very well. So
always. Even through season 2, through some of its weaker moments, it nailed the tension well through.
Had us
for
guessing.
Sure. Right. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. I want to see how we kind of wind the season up.
Right.
Or wrap the season up because we're getting towards the end of it.
Yep. I think we start the big final arc.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll catch you later, guys.
See ya.